Elias baked bread. Every morning, before the sun even thought about rising, Elias was already in his cozy little bakery, pulling fresh loaves from the oven. The warmth of the kitchen, the smell of baking bread, and the sight of golden crusts were his daily companions. He baked every single day, his hands moved with practiced ease, kneading dough, shaping loaves, and ensuring each one was perfect. This was not just a job for Elias, it was his passion, his art, and his way of life. His bread was, oh, so delicious. The crust was always just the right amount of crispy, and the inside was soft and fluffy. Everyone loved Elias. Customers would line up outside his bakery, eager to get their hands on his creations. They would take a bite and smile, savoring the taste. He had a kind heart. Elias was not just known for his baking skills, but also for his warm and generous spirit. He greeted everyone with a smile, and his laughter was infectious. The community adored him, not just for his bread, but for the joy he brought into their lives. He always shared his bread with the needy. He believed in kindness. Elias had a firm belief that no one should go hungry. Every evening he would take the leftover bread and distribute it to those in need. His acts of generosity were well known, and he inspired others to be kind and giving.
Everyone deserves a little kindness. Elias's philosophy was simple yet profound. He believed that a small act of kindness could make a big difference in someone's life. His bakery was more than just a place to buy bread. It was a beacon of hope and compassion in the community.
One winter evening, it snowed. The snowflakes danced gracefully in the air, creating a serene and magical atmosphere. The streets were quiet, blanketed in a soft layer of white, and the world seemed to slow down, wrapped in the gentle embrace of winter. A young boy, Lucas, stood outside Elias's bakery. The warm glow from the bakery's windows spilled out onto the cold street, casting a comforting light that contrasted sharply with the biting chill of the evening. Lucas's eyes were wide with wonder and longing as he gazed through the glass. He was shivering, and his feet were bare. The cold seeped through his thin clothes, making him tremble uncontrollably. Each breath he took was visible in the frosty air, a small cloud of warmth that quickly dissipated. Lucas was hungry and cold. His stomach growled, a painful reminder of how long it had been since his last meal. The cold gnawed at him, making every moment feel like an eternity. He looked at the warm bread inside the bakery. The loaves were golden brown, their crusts perfectly crisp, and the smell of freshly baked bread wafted through the air, tantalizing his senses.
If only I could have a piece of that warm bread. He imagined the taste, the warmth spreading through his body, and the comfort it would bring. But for now, all he could do was dream and hope that one day he might be able to step inside and enjoy the simple pleasure of a warm meal.
Elias saw Lucas standing outside the bakery, shivering in the cold. He called him inside with a warm smile and a wave of his hand. As Lucas stepped into the cozy bakery, the aroma of freshly baked bread enveloped him. Elias handed him a warm roll that smelled heavenly. Lucas's eyes lit up, and he eagerly took a bite, savoring the soft, warm bread. He ate it quickly, his hunger evident in every bite. While Lucas was enjoying his bread, Elias noticed his bare feet, red and cold from the winter chill. Concerned, Elias went to the back of the bakery and rummaged through a box of old items. He found an old pair of boots that he thought might fit Lucas. The boots were a bit worn and much too large for Lucas, but they were sturdy and warm. Elias brought them over and knelt down to help Lucas put them on. The boots looked comically large on Lucas's small feet, but the warmth they provided was immediate.
Here, take these boots. They might be a bit big, but they'll keep your feet warm. Elias's voice was gentle and kind, filled with genuine concern for the young boy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Lucas's voice was filled with gratitude, his eyes shining with appreciation. He had not expected such kindness from a stranger.
And in that moment, a simple act of kindness warmed not just Lucas's feet, but his heart as well. The warmth of the bread and the boots was a stark contrast to the cold world outside. Lucas felt a sense of hope and comfort that he hadn't felt in a long time. Elias's small gesture had made a big difference in his day, and perhaps even in his life. The bakery, with its warm atmosphere and the smell of fresh bread, became a place of refuge for Lucas. He knew he would always remember the kindness of the baker who had given him not just food and warmth, but also a renewed sense of hope.
Thank you. I will never forget your kindness. I will pay it forward.
Smiling, I'm happy to help.
Lucas wore the boots. He smiled. He was grateful. Years passed. Lucas grew up. He became a successful shoemaker.
Reflective. I remember Elias's kindness. I helped the needy. I gave them shoes. I never forgot the warm bread and the warm boots.
Elias's act of kindness spread. People in the town started helping each other.
We were inspired by Elias and Lucas. The town became a happier place. It was filled with generosity and compassion.